Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are Pesantren students. We study at Pesantren Darul Kolam 3, Zaiza campus. We are from International Program Center for Foundation classes. And this is our story about language system in Pesantren. Enjoy! About our Pesantren. This is our Pesantren, Darul Kolam, which has 4 branches in the Tangerang area of Indonesia, centered in Jayanti, which has 24 systemized rules from all fields, especially in the field of language, which has become one of the main or prioritized ones that will always be developed. Comparison. This private-based cottage clearly has a difference that is far different from other schools, where it was built and stands alone without any financial support from the government. And what is most inherent in each individual incident of this Pesantren is that every individual who can speak the language is guided and fostered by the relevant motion force or the supervisor who is given the responsibility, who will be the driving force in this system. They will be the main role in every activity or routine in this system. Activities. First, ilmu mufradat, in which each student is given a new vocabulary every day at dawn, which is very good for the memory of the student. When memorizing, the students are given vocabulary and sentence of at least 3 words, and are told how to apply them by putting them into sentence for understanding. Second, muhadasah. Each student is given a conversation text on Friday morning and given a briefing on how to apply it when in conversation and given about the information in the word used in the conversation. Third, muhadarah, and this is a superior system which other schools rarely have and usually exists in tutoring outside, but this Pesantren applies this system as a way for Pesantren to educate students to be more confident in speaking in front of many people, like a speaker with self-made text and tested and checked by those responsible so that students have careful preparation before appearing at the event. And there are corrections for mistakes in student after performing by the responsibility party. Fourth, language judgment. If we are caught using Indonesian by the part that is mandated by the cottage to the maintain the language, then we will get a sanction, known as the language court, in the afternoon. And this afternoon, court has various penalties, which is why we use language. Fifth, language development. Here we get Arabic lessons, 8 meetings, Simming and English lessons, 3 meetings a week. Some of us who choose international-based programs get additional English-based lessons for 2 meetings a week. And of course, we also learn Indonesian-based lesson for 2 meetings. Integrated language development approach. Clear instruction, the promotion of oral language, visual and auditory support, and the building of metacognitive strategies are 4 of the most important aspects of language development. Metacognitive strategies are 4 of the key points for supporting language development. We emphasize each of these in our Pondok Pesantren, and they have guided us through both remote and in-person instruction. First, oral language promotion. Second, visual and auditory support. And third, metacognitive strategies. 6. Pesantren events. And there are also interesting events for students so that students are more eager to develop their potential in language. Among them, Language Olympiad, Language Jamboree, a combination of scouting and language activities, language intellect, great muhadarah, and other interesting performance. Okay, and we have last word from us. The sound is the internet is not the end of our limit. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.